Chapter 6, Mishnah 1. We have learned in Chapter 3, Mishnah 7, that an ohel does two things with respect to Tumah. 1. It spreads Tumah from a corpse that is underneath it to other items that are underneath it. 2. It blocks Tumah from spreading past it. The Mishnah will discuss whether these laws apply to an ohel roof supported by things that are not part of the ohel itself. A covering supported by people or utensils becomes an ohel to spread Tumah to items that are underneath it. But it does not become an ohel to keep items that are above or below it tahor. That is, it does not block Tumah from spreading to items above it or below it. This is because people and utensils themselves cannot block Tumah, and thus an ohel supported by them can also not block Tumah. The Mishnah gives an example of a covering supported by people. How so? If 4 people are carrying a slab of stone, and there is Tumah, i.e. a corpse, under the slab, utensils that are above the slab become tameh. Since the slab is supported by people, it does not block Tumah, and thus the utensils above it become tameh. Similarly, if there is Tumah above the slab, utensils underneath it become tameh, because the slab does not block Tumah. Even utensils not directly underneath the corpse become tameh, because once the Tumah passes through the slab acts as an ohel to spread the Tumah to anything under it. The next Tana disagrees. Rabbi Eliezer rules that the utensils are tahor because he holds that an ohel held up by people is considered an ohel even with regard to blocking Tumah. The Mishnah returns to its original ruling that a covering supported by people or utensils does not block Tumah. It now gives an example of a covering supported by utensils. If a stone slab is placed on top of 4 utensils, even if those utensils are made of dried dung, stone, or unbaked clay, which cannot become tameh, if there is Tumah underneath the slab, utensils that are above the slab become tameh. Even though these utensils cannot become tameh, they do not block Tumah. Thus, a slab held up by such utensils can also not block Tumah. Similarly, if there is Tumah above the slab, utensils underneath the slab become tameh, because the slab does not block Tumah. The Mishnah now teaches the law in a case where a covering is supported by an item other than a person or utensil. If a stone slab is placed on 4 stones or on any living creature other than a person, if there is Tumah underneath the slab, utensils above the slab remain tahor. This is because stones and living creatures can block Tumah. Therefore, a slab supported by them can also block Tumah. Similarly, if there is Tumah above the slab, utensils underneath it remain tahor, because the slab blocks the Tumah.